I can also see here that
Yes.
it's same, so I can read my book. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Om Jnanatirasya Jnanandanasalakaya Chakshunamilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Kadamaya Dadhati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Taptakanam Sri Guru Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sarvaitam Saudaitam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padanu Sahagana Sri Lalita Shri Vishakhantam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Sri Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusde Pranami Haripriya Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Deva Patitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Dhyani Namaste Saraswati Devi Guru Pachani Nirvisi Sashrimati Pashita Destani Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Shri Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So thank you for all the assembly here together to talk Krishna's pastimes in forest, different forest of Braj. Thank you for giving me opportunity to serve all of you. So we walked some of the forests, and this is probably the last session, so we're not able to cover everything this time. All the 12 forests, all Brazil. So we're planning for next year now. But today we will try to cover before 6 o'clock, before 6:30, we will try to cover Kamyavan, and then go to Vrindavan, back to Vrindavan, to Barsana and Nandagram, hopefully. Otherwise next year. Anyone have any questions so far? So this is the Panchapandava temple and Dharmakunda. When the Pandavas were in exile, as you know, they were playing the games. Yudhishthira Maharaj was playing the game of dice against the Duryodhana and Shakuni. You all know, right? From Mahabharata. And the Yudhishthira was defeated in the game by Shakuni's, cheating propensity. He had cheated, and then according to the game rules, they had to go in exile. So during the exile, they were in Kamyavan, in this Braj. they come. This is in Braj, one thing about is that many, even Ravan performed tapasya there. Ravan in Braj. Sukadeva Goswami, Vyasadeva, many great personality performed tapasya. But mostly it is in this forest. It's always one of this forest. Because by performing the service in Braj, you get 1,000 times more benefits. Any service you perform in forest, on one of this forest, you get 1,000 times benefits. But at the same time you commit offenses, then you get reactions, heavy reactions also. So all this great personality came here, performed tapasya. Even the Dronacharya's son, what was his name, Dronacharya's son? Anybody knows from Mahabharata? Who killed the 5 sons of Draupadi? Aswathama. Aswathama is there in Braj at present. So like that, many great personality perform tapasya in Braj. So here the Pandavas were also came to perform during their exile. They were in this commune. So what happened is that this is from Mahabharata, that one day there was one rishi. He would perform every day the yajna, fire yajna. So how would they light the fire? He had 2 sticks, special sticks, and he ignite those they rub those 2 sticks, and the fire comes out. Fire comes and it does the fire. It does fire that way. Ignite, not using the lighter or anything. And he is a rishi. He would live under the tree and would hang those 2 sticks on the tree, one of the branch of the tree. He would hang them. And every day when he wants to make a fire, he take out and he rubs them and makes the fire. So one time, one deer came, and deer quickly darted away, carrying the sticks of this Brahmana, and he ran away, deer. The 2 sticks were, and they entered, they were in the deer's, the 2 sticks connected, so they were entangled in the antler of this deer. Deer ran away. But the Brahman was in anxiety because he had the sticks to perform this idea. He is not a simple Brahmana, living sage, rishi. So he needed those sticks. So Pandavas were there. So he approached Pandavas and requested Pandavas, please retrieve these sticks. Please help me to retrieve these sticks because I need to perform the yajna every day. So Pandavas, Maharaj Yudhishthira became concerned, Maharaj Yudhishthira being a devotee of the Lord. Hearing the Brahmana's plea, immediately took his bow and set out along with his brothers to find that deer. The Pandavas, they soon caught up the deer, but they could see how the string, and they could see the sticks were connected on his antlers. It's entangled. And as soon as they were unable to pierce the deer with their arrows, instead of trying to shoot again and again. And Pandavas tried for a long distance to chase the deer. Finally, the Pandavas, somehow the deer just went away and they could not see the deer anymore. They tried all the time. Now remember, these are Pandavas. Bhima can fight with the 10,000 elephants at one time. No? The Arjuna can shoot the arrows and he can cover the whole sky with arrows. Nakula and Yudhishthira Maharaj can fight with his another weapon like that. These are great, big warriors, great warriors. So they are chasing the deer, but deer just ran away. And they were so tired. They are chasing for a long time this deer. Finally, they were tired. So they tired, they are sitting down under the tree, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is thirsty. So Yudhishthira Maharaj is telling to his brother, Nakula. Now, the Nakula is saying to the king, Yudhishthira, how is it that we have failed? How can they fail just deer, catching the deer? These are the great warriors, and they failed to catch the deer. Never has been obstructed in achieving these things. So Maharaj Yudhishthira, my dear brother, there is no limit to misery. And the root cause of particular suffering is impossible for an ordinary person to ascertain. For root cause of this misery is difficult to figure out why it's happening. Suffering and prosperity are certainly awarded by the Lord of Justice, Yamraj. According to one's virtuous and sinful acts. We are put in disgraceful position here. These are the same Pandavas going to go in battle for Kurukshetra and fight, a big fight. And here they cannot catch the deer. Sriji Maharaj said, "It's beyond my power of understanding," he said. So this Sri Maharaj was Pandavas. They are thinking here that because we have lost the kingdom and Draupadi was dragged into assembly of Kurus, we are experiencing this present embarrassment. This is Yudhishthira Maharaj. So Yudhishthira Maharaj is telling Nakula, please go to climb on the top of the tree and see there is a lake. I'm thirsty. Please bring the water. So Nakula goes on the top of the tree and he sees far distance there is a beautiful, nice, crystal clear water lake is there. And there are cranes are there and birds are chirping and all this beautiful atmosphere is there. So Nakula came down and said, I can find it, I can see. So he said to Nakula that, go with the quiver, fill up the quiver with water and bring it for me, I'm thirsty. So Nakula went to that lake nearby. He went and he saw this beautiful lake. And it was beautiful. Whole lake was covered with it. It was with the crystal clear water. Numerous cranes were there in that lake, and birds are chirping, and a whole beautiful atmosphere around that lake. So Nakula thought, let me first drink the water. So he was about to drink the water, then the voice came from the sky, announced that you cannot drink this water. This lake belongs to me. You cannot drink water without my permission. This lake belongs to me. If you answer my questions, then you can drink the water. Then I will allow you to drink this water. Nakula was so thirsty, he didn't care. Nakula didn't care, so what happened? Nakula didn't care, disregarded the warning coming from the sky. He disregarded, so after drinking little water, he fell down dead on the shore of this lake. So Nakula didn't come for a long time, some reasonable amount of time. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj ordered his brother Shahdev, said, please you go, find Nakula, and bring water from him. So Shahdev went there to the lake, and same voice came from the sky that this lake belongs to me, and I will give you permission only to take this water if you answer my questions. So Shahdev disregarded, he was thirsty, he disregarded the warning, ignored it, and Shahdev told, let me drink the water. As soon as he did drink the little bit of water, he also died. So Shahdev was not happy seeing his brother Nakula was dead, lying dead on the bank of this lake. So then after some time, Shahdev didn't come, Nakula didn't come. So Yudhishthira Maharaj ordered Arjuna to go and fetch them. So Arjuna, being warrior, he took the bow and unsheathing sword. Arjuna sat down. After a few minutes, he approached the lake. Upon seeing his twin brothers lying dead, Arjuna quickly strung his bow, and then looked around intently. Being unable to see any enemy present, however, and since he was overwhelmed by the unbearable thirst, Arjuna went to take a drink, and once again the voice came, you cannot touch this water. This lake belongs to me, and only if you are able to answer my question, then I will give you permission to drink. Arjuna challenged him. Arjuna is a great warrior, right? He said, I dare you to visibly come here and permit me. Do so, and I shall give you answers in the form of these deadly arrows. Arjuna took up his bow and began to send these forth torrents of arrows into the sky, and voice came again. He then paused as this time voice said, there is no need for you to waste your time and energy. And arrows in this way. You can only drink this water after answering question. If you do not comply, then you will die like your other two brothers. So Arjuna still disregarded the warning, and as soon as he drank the water, he fell dead. He also died. So meanwhile, when Arjuna didn't return, then Yudhishthira Maharaj sent Bhima to search for his three brothers. So Bhima arrived at the lake, he saw Arjuna, Nakula, and Shahdev dead, lying on the bank of this lake. So Arjuna, of course, Bhima became very distressed, considering that he thought that this must be a work of some yakshas or rakshasas, some demons. This must be from some demons. In order to prepare himself to fight, Bhima first approached the lake in order to quench his thirst. But again, voice came from the sky that do not drink this water, for this lake belongs to me. I will only allow you to slake your thirst if you first answer my questions. But Bhima didn't bother to reply. Bhima drank some water, and as soon as he drank, he fell dead. So this way, all the four brothers are dead. Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Shahdev. And Maharaj Yudhishthira is waiting here for a long time in great anxiety. And his heart is burning with grief. While going along the path, king is wondering whether is this forest influenced some by magic spell? Is it possible that my brothers could not find any water and they wandered off further in order to search for some? While speculating this way, Maharaj Yudhishthira came to the shore of this beautiful lake And then he saw all his brothers lying upon the ground, bereft of life. So his worst fear confirmed. The king he was shedding profusely tears from his eyes coming because his four brothers. How is it possible that Arjun could die? Arjun is not possible to die just like that. All the great demigods has assured me that he would conquer over my enemies and allow me to regain my kingdom. Arjun will do that. How is it Arjun died? So merging while he thought that there must be some cause of my death, brother death. He tried to find the footprints of some enemy had come to to attack. He couldn't find the footprints. And also he thought that this water might be poisoned. So then he saw his brothers and saw whether his brothers have a pale face. Face is pale and said that poison was taken. But the faces were not pale. He thought this might be a trick of the Duryodhana to poison the water. His brothers' faces were unfaded, so he thought this is not. So he thought that let me first quench my thirst. But as he was quench his thirst, the voice came from the sky and said that before he quenched his thirst, he thought only Yamraj could have killed my brothers in this way. But the voice came that this lake belongs to me. You cannot drink water. If you drink water without answering question, your situation will be just like all your other four brothers. You died. So Yudhishthira was very, very intelligent. He said, please disclose your real identity. For I cannot believe that my heroic brothers could be killed because the boy killed. The voice said, I'm a crane. You know the crane, right? With a big neck. I'm a crane and I live at this lake, and it is who I killed your brothers. Crane is saying that. So the Yudhishthira Maharaj says, please, mere bird cannot kill my brothers. Warriors, they are warriors. Bird cannot kill. Please, I think you must be some principal demigod. Please reveal your real identity. You are not a bird. Bird cannot kill. Yeah, bird cannot kill my brothers. They are great warriors. The voice responded, I am actually Yaksha, deity who guards the places or treasure, who has taken the form of crane. I am Yaksha, but I have taken the form of the crane. And the Yudhishthira Maharaj, he saw the big, huge crane standing upon one leg in the middle of this lake. This was dazzling effulgent crane that rolled like a thunder and informed Yudhishthira, O king, this lake belongs to me because your brother had ignored my warnings. By drinking the water without my permission, I killed him. Now you must first answer my questions, then you can do as you like. Yudhishthira Maharaj was a very kind personality, very noble person. He said that I do not desire to drink this water because since it is your property, even though he was thirsty. Still, if you so desire, then I will answer your questions of my own volitions. Then Yaksha, he posed numerous questions to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So first Yaksha asked, there are so many questions, but we will take a few questions which are pertinent to in our lives also. First question Yaksha asked, who is really helpful companion? Yaksha asked Yudhishthira Maharaj, who is really our helpful companion? Yudhishthira Maharaj said, steady intelligence can save from all dangers. What is nectar? Milk is like a nectar. What is the best of all possessions? What is best of all possessions? Yudhishthira Maharaj said, knowledge is one of the most valuable assets. For what reasons friends abandon you? For what reasons a friend would abandon you? Lust and greed. That one abandon all well-wishers. What is the only food? Milk from the cow. From the milk you prepare ghee, from the ghee you use in sacrifice, it comes the rain, and the rain brings the grain, vegetable grows. See? Then there were another main questions he asked. What is the king of knowledge? We all know, right? What is the king of knowledge? King of knowledge is the ninth chapter. Raja Vidya, Raja Vidya. Right? What is the best bath? What is the best bath? To wash the mind clean from all the impurities. What is the real charity? Real charity is towards others, is to protect them from onslaught of material nature. Preaching, right? Then, who is truly happy? Who is truly happy? Any thoughts? Huh? Devotee, yeah, but there is more than that.
Or a crazy person.
Huh? Crazy person.
Yeah. A devotee or a crazy person.
Crazy or devotee or crazy person. Yudhishthira Maharaj asks, one who cooks his own food, one who has no debt, and one who doesn't have to leave home in order to earn livelihood is actually happy.
What is the second?
First is one who cooks his own food. Second is one who has no debt on his head. No, and one who doesn't have to leave home to earn the livelihood is really happy. Is actually happy. And what is the most wonderful thing in this world? What is the most wonderful thing in this world?
It's everyone. A lot of people around living entities that are dying, and you think that you will be living forever.
Right. Even though every day one see that countless living entities are dying, still he thinks and acts as if he will remain here forever. So these are the few questions. There are many questions, but there are. What is the real path to follow in this life? The best path to follow is in the footsteps of pure devotee. And this is important. What is the real situation of this material world? What is the news? What is the news? What is the real situation? What is the news, today's news? Vishnu Maharaj, this is nice. He says, material world is full of ignorance, can be compared to a frying pan. Material world is full of compared to a frying pan, and sun is like the fire. Days and nights like a fuel. You got it? There is a pan, there is a sun, there is a fire, and days and nights are like a fuel. Passing seasons are like a stirring ladle. Passing season, right? And the time is the cook who is frying all the living creatures in that pan. This is the real news of what is happening in this miserable material world. So these are some of the questions Yudhishthira Maharaj answered, and then Yaksha was very happy. Yaksha was very pleased with the answer. Yaksha congratulated Maharaj Yudhishthira for his enlightening answer. So Yudhishthira Maharaj, the Yaksha said that, O king, now you choose one of your brother whom you wish to brought back to life. Out of 4 brothers, choose one brother. I will give the one brother his life back. Right? So Yudhishthira Maharaj chose Nakula. Yes. So then Yaksha asked, why choose Nakula? Why choose Nakula? You're going to have a battle of Kurukshetra in Arjuna and Bhima. Why Nakula? Yudhishthira Maharaj said he was very noble personality. Why did you choose your stepbrothers instead of Bhima and Arjuna? So this Maharaj replied that one who gives up virtue, then it is he himself who is actually lost. The highest virtue is never give pain to others. I selected Nakula so that both my mothers, Madri and Kunti would have living sons. Because Nakula was the son of Madri. Yaksha congratulated him. Nakula's got stayed alive. And then of course, then he was so happy that he awarded all his 4 brothers, dead brothers, made them alive. So all his brothers Yudhishthira Maharaj got back. But then Yudhishthira Maharaj said, Yaksha, please tell me what is your real identity? My brothers are invincible. Yet you have overwhelmed them by your God-like power. Yaksha said, O king, actually I am your father, Dharma. The Lord of the religious principle. And I was the one in the form of deer stole the Brahmana's wood sticks so that we could eventually meet. As Lord Dharma, I am the personification of fame, truthfulness, control over the senses, humility, and determination to end up all things, favorable for self-realization in relation to the Supreme Lord. Since I am pleased with your staunch devotion to religious principle, I shall grant you any wish you may desire. Any wish you desire, I will grant you. So listen to this. Yudhishthira Maharaj requests you 3 boons from Dharmaraj. First, Yudhishthira Maharaj requested, please go. First thing is, please give those sticks back to Brahman. He has to perform his yajna every day. See the nobility of the Yudhishthira Maharaj, how he is considered. Secondly, Yudhishthira Maharaj requested that Pandavas may not be recognized anytime during their final year of exile, because during the final year of exile, Pandavas are supposed to be incognito. Incognito, they could not be known. If someone find out these are Pandavas, then they have to go out again 30 years, they have to go in exile. So he requested, please grant me a boon that we are doing the last year in exile, we are not recognized. So Dharma assured Yudhishthira Maharaj that no one would be able to identify Pandavas. And finally, Yudhishthira requested from Dharma that, please, I may conquer. Yudhishthira requested from Dharma that he may conquer from lust, anger, and greed. Because lust, anger, and greed are the enemies, according to Bhagavad Gita. So I may be free from the lust, greed, and anger. And I may be devoted to charity, austerity, and truthfulness. Dharma said you already have all this, you possess all these qualities. Continue. So thereafter, Pandavas received Krishna. So this pastime took place right here at this Dharma point, and that's why it is known as Dharma point. Lake. This is the pastime place. Now there is a pastime of the Kund. It's a nice pastime, but this whole pastime of the Kund. Let's go to the Sudhakam said that here Lord Krishna performed the pastimes of Lord Ram. Here, in this order. Because he was saying he would tell always all his friends and to the gopis that, look, I was Lord Ram, I was Lord Nrsimhadev, I was Varaha. So they would say, please show me that, show your pastimes. You're saying so much, you talk so much, show us actually reality. So he says the gopis, I was Lord Ram, I have built a bridge. Setu bridge between the India and Lanka. So the gopis said, please show us that bridge. So Krishna would turn into form of Ram, and where all the monkeys come. They are right there, and the monkeys build the bridge. And he also saw Lanka. He also he saw the gopis Lanka even. And Asokwan, where Ravan had kidnapped Sita, and Ravan had kept her in Asokwan. He is also showing Lanka in Asokwan. So all these pastimes Lord performed, and he would show, Lord Krishna performed, he would show to the gopis that I was Ram. So here this is Rameshwaram, he saw Rameshwaram also, all these places he is showing me. There are so many places to go. Actually, here is the place also, the Vrindadevi, original Vrindadevi is here in Kamyaman, which were installed 5,000 years ago. My Krishna's great grandson Bhadra is there at present. To have darshan of Vrindadevi. There is also Radha Madan Mohan temple. Actually, now Krishna used to come here to herd his cows, and during daytime he play around. So they said Pisalini Sila. Pisalini Sila means there is a stone which is smooth. So all the cowherd boys, they like, the little boys, they go on top and they slide. So there are stones sliding actually on the stones. So all cowherd boys would slide through. This is there. So let's talk about Vyomasura, which is related to us. This Vyomasura, this was the last demon Krishna killed before he went to Vrindavan, before he went to Mathura, left Vrindavan. So Krishna went to play with his cowherd boyfriends on the top of the Govardhan hill. What these boys do is they just play around. The cows are herding, cows are grazing themselves in the field and they play around. So they were cowherd boys, they were playing on the Govardhan hill and cows are grazing. So they were imitating the play of the thieves and the police. Some cowherd boys will become thieves and some become police to catch. And some of the boys became police constables and some became thieves and some took a role of lambs. So thieves would steal the lambs and the police has to catch them. That was the game. See? Lambs. While they were thus enjoying their childhood pastime, a demon known as the name of Vyomasura, demon who flies in the sky, appeared on the scene. He was the son of another great demon named Maya. These demons can perform wonderful magic. Vyomasura took a part as a part of a cowherd boy, playing as a thief. He became a cowherd boy and he was on the thief side. Thieves. Thief. And stole many boys. He was a thief, so he would steal many boys who were playing a part of the lambs. The boys who were playing a part of the lambs, he started stealing them, and he would bring one after another. He took away almost all the boys and put them in the cave of the mountain and sealed the mouth of the cave with the stones. This is that cave. So he would bring all these lambs or cowherd boys, they bring them and he would hide them in the cave and he would cover the cave with a stone. See? Krishna could understand the trick of the demon was playing. Therefore, Krishna caught hold of that demon who was in the form of a cowherd boy. He caught hold of him exactly as a lion catches a hold of a lamb. The demon tried to expand himself like a heel to escape arrest, but Krishna did not allow him to get out of his clutches. He was immediately thrown on the ground with great force and killed, just an animal is killed in the slaughterhouse. After killing Vyomasura demon, Lord Krishna released all his friends from the caves of the mountain. He was then praised by his friends, who were demigods, for this wonderful act. Now, while Krishna was fighting, whole earth was shaking. The fight went for a long time. Whole earth was shaking. So Lord Balaram had to stop earth shaking. So Lord Balaram, with his footprint, he He put footprint down, put the weight on it, so that earth couldn't shake. So the Balaram footprints were printed. So Balaram footprint is there at present. So this is Balaram's footprints. Balaram is Adi Guru. So this is the Balaram footprints out there. Now Vyomasura represents some anarthas within our heart. He says Vyomasura illustrates the needs to give up the company of thieves and other rascals, as well as cheating impostors who disguise themselves as devotees. Sometimes they disguise as a devotees. So we should give up the association of those who are impostors. So this is another represent. So if we have that tendency, then we pray here to Lord to remove these anarthas from our heart. So this is the pastime of Vyomasura, which is the took place here also. And then of course all the cowherd boys, they would take their lunch and they would take the lunch. This is the Vyomasura. Krishna is fighting with Vyomasura. And this is a Bhojan study. Krishna and Balaram and all cowherd boys would take their lunch, and they didn't bring the stainless steel plates or anything. They had lunch, so they would on the stone clean the stone and they put their lunch and take it. So when they were taking the lunch, their whole part were taking the lunch is becoming a print. And this Bhojan, this is the thali, you can see is still there, where they used to take the lunch. Krishna Balaram, the cowherd boys were taking the lunch at this place. So we also in Parikrama, we have a breakfast there. We offer our bhoga in this thali, offer to the Lord and take prasada. So this is the Kamyavan. We have another 45 minutes. So, any questions so far? Anyone has any questions? No question? So should we go further up? So we come to, but there is a Bimal Kund pastime. I think that Bimal Kund pastime is a nice pastime to talk about Bimal Kund. Beautiful Kund, beautiful. It's like a big, beautiful place to go swimming. It's a big Sarovar, big place, big Kund, big, so big. And our devotees swim across when they go. And they come to the Bimal Kund, they swim whole day. And they jump from the height and they take the money. When the Lord Ram in the Treta Yuga, when Lord Ram, after Lord Ram married to Sita, he returned to Ayodhya. In Ayodhya, all the Ayodhya Vasini, all the ladies of Ayodhya were attracted to Lord Ram. They wanted to be married with him. But Ram said, no, I am I have taken ek patni vrat. But I will fulfill your desires when I come as a Krishna in Dwapar Yuga. So, Krishna wanted to fulfill that desire. So there is a Sindhu Desh. Sindhu Desh is right now is Afghanistan, I think. That is Afghanistan. Sindhu Desh. Another side. So in Sindhu Desh, there was a king. There is a village called Champaka, and the king was a devotee of the Lord. He was a great devotee of the Lord, and he had 6,000 queens. 6,000 queens, but he had no son or daughter. 6,000 queens, but no son or daughter. Imagine. The queens were very beautiful, but he had no. So one time, this king name was Bimal. His king name was Bimal. So one time, the Yajnavalkya Rishi came to the kingdom, and Rishi saw that face is the index of the mind. So Rishi saw that this king seemed to be not happy. So he asked the king, why you have everything? Is everything okay in your kingdom? Your friends are okay. There are no enemies, attacking in your kingdom. Your whole troop is okay. Everything is okay. Your ministers are not cheating. Everything is okay. He said everything is okay, but he said that I don't have any son or daughter. So Yajnavalkya, he meditated and he said that he said to the in this life it's not possible, you will not have any son. But you will have thousands of girls. Because he already had 6,000 queens. So you'll have thousands of girls. The king said, but the girls, will they get married, they will go away. How am I going to manage my kingdom? So Lord said that this Yajnavalkya said that you give your daughters to Krishna. Give to Krishna, you will be free. And by this way, just by saying this, Yajnavalkya left. So then after some time, he had these thousands of daughters. This king, Bimal had the daughters. So, he had asked that when these daughters will be born. He said when 115 years left, then at that time you will have all the daughters born. And Krishna will come. Krishna will come, and Krishna will come with a yellow dhotis, and he will have 4 hands. He will have 4 hands. He will come, and he will marry your daughters. Saying this, Yajnavalkya left. So when Vimal had his daughters, they become older now. They were about to for time to get them married. So what he did, Vimal sent his minister, and he sent his minister to Mathura to find this four-handed form of Krishna. Because remember, Krishna was born four-handed form in Mathura. So minister went and he said, Vasudev, the son was born, Vasudev, where does he live? Where does Vasudev live? So Mathura Vasus were afraid to tell this king, because this minister of this king, because if they told where Vasudev lived, probably Kamsa will kill them. See? So you would say, where is Vasudev? He is asking everybody. They said, if the king will find out, then they will kill you, and not just he will kill you, he will kill us also. We don't know. And they said that Vasudev, the Kamsa had already killed six of the sons are already killed. Krishna has killed, and the last one was the daughter. So there is no son. They didn't know that the Vasudev had transferred Krishna from Mathura to the Gokul. They didn't know that. So they said there is no king, there is no son or anything to go from here. So he could not find. So finally he thought, well, I cannot find the four-handed form Krishna. So he was going. But while he was going, he came to Vrindavan. And at Vrindavan bank of the Jamuna, he saw this little boy. Exact description is given, but he had two hands. But the description was supposed to be four-handed. So here is two-handed form, and he saw this boy. Exactly everything, all this is exactly what was described to him. But he had two-handed. So he thought this must be not it. So he went back to his kingdom and he told the king that, look, that I went to Mathura, but I could not find no son. I couldn't find Vasudev. Vasudev is there, but I couldn't find Vasudev. So I couldn't find. So king said that this Yajnavalkya Rishi, he cannot lie. There must be some truth. There must be some truth. He wouldn't lie. Then he said that, when I was coming from Mathura to Vrindavan, I saw the two-handed form, little boy playing on the bank of the Jamuna with his friends. I saw him. And the description was exactly like that, but he was two-handed. He wasn't four-handed. So Muni, this king was in anxiety. The king was in anxiety. So at that time, from Hastinapur, Vishwadev came. The Vishwadev was a friend of this king, Bhima. So then he told Bhiman Raja, told Vishwadev that this is Yajnavalkya had told me, and Yajnavalkya cannot, whatever he said cannot be untruth. It should be truth. And he had told me to forget this four-handed form Krishna and marry to all my daughters for princes. Right? So Vishwadev told the secret. Vishwadev told that he told the Bhadra, he said that Vedavyas, I had heard from Vedavyas that Krishna was born in the four-handed Krishna was born in Kamsa's prison, but Vasudeva had taken that four-handed form Krishna, four-handed Krishna, Vasudev to Gokul, and it was turned into two-handed form. So the same two-handed form your your minister has seen, that the same two-handed form, the same Krishna, which is the same Krishna. So what Yagyavalkar Muni had told you. And he said that Jasoda had a girl. So this way, and Bhishma said, and then Bhishma left. So then again the king sent his minister to this Vrindavan, and he saw this two-handed form Krishna. And king made a minister of obeisances to Krishna, and he told who he was. He was a minister of this king, the king of Desan. So they said that please, and he gave the note that please you come, our king wants you to offer his daughters, princesses to you. And Krishna knew that these were the daughters in the previous life as a Lord Ram. They were the Ayodhya Vasini and they wanted to marry with me. So Krishna agreed with that. So Krishna came here. He came in his aeroplane. He came here at this Kund, at this place where Bimal king was there, and he offered Bimal king as obeisances to the Lord, and he offered all his daughters to him, to Krishna. And then this Krishna came here, and he is playing the Lord. The daughters are very happy because Krishna is their husband of all these princesses. So while they were playing, Krishna was playing with them. At that time, they were really happily. With the happily, they were perspiring, and the happy tears were coming from their eyes, and the whole kund was filled up with the tears, happy tears. There are happy tears and there are sad tears, right? So these are happy tears coming and perspiring, these ladies. And these ladies were, by their perspiration and by tears, the kund was filled up. This is the Bimal Kund. And of course, Bimal Raja, he gave the daughters and he just went back home to Bhadra. At the mercy of Krishna. And so this is that Bimal Kund is there. Okay. Any questions? Anything? Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Just wondering, Krishna had 16,108 wives, so these are not part of them, or are they?
No.
No, yes. So, can you explain more? So how were they? They were like secretly married, or how was it?
Krishna is the only male. Krishna is only Purush. We all are Prakriti. Krishna is only Purush. And where Prakriti means we are the Krishna is only husband. We all are Prakriti meant to serve Krishna. So these are his pastimes with fulfilling desires of these living entities. During Lord Ramchandra's time, the Janakpuri, the king Janak, where Sita was there. All the ladies of Janakpuri were also attracted to Lord Ram, and they wanted to have the conjugal relationship with Lord Ram. Even the Chitrakoot Rishi of the Chitrakoot, they were also wanted to be relationship with Lord Ram. There are 6 groups like that who were interested to have Lord Ram as their conjugal relationship. But Lord Ram said, no, I'm Ek Patni. I have taken vow that I will have only one wife, and that is Sita. But Lord wants to fulfill desire of his devotee. So he said, he gave promise to all of them that when I come as a Krishna in Dwapara Yuga, then I will fulfill their desire. So from Treta Yuga up to Dwapara Yuga, they all had to perform tapasya, austerity. But these are the pastimes in Vrindavan. These are part of Brajlila. When Krishna leaves Vrindavan, he goes to Mathura and Dwarka, then he is a king. In Dwarka he is a king. At that time he has 16,108 queens. When we come to the Chirghat, the little girls, they were also from the Ram time. They wanted Krishna as their husband. They performed the Vrat, the Katyayani Vrat. They performed to have Krishna as their husband. So these are different pastimes Krishna performed. But we learn from this pastime that how they are so devoted Krishna. To get Krishna their husband, they are giving everything in their lives. For them, Krishna is everything. That's the point. So we also in Krishna consciousness, that's what we want. We want to be Krishna conscious fully. Srila Prabhupada, one time he was giving class in Canada, in Montreal or somewhere. And he was sitting on Vyasa and he said, to go back home, back to Godhead, you will have to be 100% Krishna conscious. So all the devotees sitting in the audience, they were looking at each other and say, 100%, that's not possible. How are you going to be 100% Krishna conscious in this life? Considering where we are coming from. So Srila Prabhupada could see the faces of these devotees. They were not sure whether we're going to be 100% Krishna, we're going to go back home, go back to Godhead. So Srila Prabhupada said 95%. Become Krishna conscious 95%, you will go back home. Still the devotees were surprised, they would not. They said, not possible. So Prabhupada said 90%. He came to 80%. But still devotees were not happy with it. 80% Krishna conscious have become. Srila Prabhupada, while stepping down from the Vyasa going down, putting his chadar up, he said, okay, 75%. But that is the mercy of the pure devotee. Pure devotee is merciful. So this is, and Krishna listens. Lord listens to the pure devotee's desire. Lord fulfills the desire of the pure devotee. So if he even becomes 75% Krishna conscious, Srila Prabhupada will take care of us and he will take us back to Krishna. But to become 75% Krishna conscious, we will have to endeavor for it. So that's the mercy of the pure devotee of the Lord. So we are very fortunate that we have come across this great personality who has given us highest. Nobody in this planet, on this planet, anybody has given that. Nobody has given so highest which Srila Prabhupada has given. Writing 70, 80 books in 12 years. Traveling 14 times on this planet. Establishing 108 centers. Opening 108 centers. Right? Which is, and he said these books, my books will be for 10,000 years. My books will be there to say. He said, this is Krishna is writing. I'm not writing. Krishna is making me write. Krishna is telling and I'm writing. Prabhupada said. That's why book distribution is most important. Distribute the books. To bring the knowledge people again. Knowledge to the people. So, any further questions? Anything? I can go to Varsana, but it will take time. First time, but it will take time to talk about the first time. I guess we'll stop here because everything I will talk will take time and we have only 15 minutes left. We can do some kirtan if you want. Someone can play Mridanga, good Mridanga. You can play? So we do kirtan?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. He's great Bhadra Prabhu ki
Yes, so next time I guess we will be
Yes.